Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Want to welcome you back here to our Mackey Motors post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. And first of all, we are talking with Madison Tunning of the Carroll team. Madison, probably not the result you wanted to see from this team here tonight, but you got to be proud of just the overall playing of this team so far.
Yes, we had really good hustle all night. Sometimes we were a little late to the ball, but we got the touch, and our team was just following.
I want to talk about just this team for a little bit. A lot of seniors, especially in the first four, a couple of sophomores getting some playing time as well. What does this team kind of look like in your opinion? How is it all kind of coming together, and how are you guys kind of communicating early on here in the season?
You know, we have really good chemistry just at the start. So, and having 10 seniors and all these juniors, sophomores, freshmen, like coming off the bench, anybody can play, anybody can get in when needed.
Absolutely. And against Gilbert, I mean, you knew kind of what you were getting into. This team has really good blocking. They had a girl up front who was 6'2". Talk to me just about the game plan you had coming into tonight to kind of get past that blocking of Gilbert.
Yeah, we had a lot of blocking up at our tournament in Bondurant this weekend, so we need to get used to that big block and reading whether to go rolls, tips, deep corners. They play the same defense as us, so I think we know the spots. We just have to know when to do them.
I think you guys had some very good success going line here today. Was that kind of the main focus? Because I know sometimes you guys went cross court too.
I think the focus was just to get it over, but those line hits by Shay were really good and really got those deep corners that threw them off. So.
Talk to me just a little bit about Gilbert too. I mean, you guys get back in set one, 25-20, a nice come from behind victory in set number one. And then, some things here and there kind of happened. What was kind of going on in set number two that kind of shifted the momentum back to Gilbert?
We had a couple mistakes, and it kind of brought us down, and we kept making those mistakes. But once we got out of them, we got out of them. But those mistakes, we had long periods in them, which really dragged us.
And I could see that you and Shay and all the kind of seniors were kind of trying to bring everybody up, because I could see at some points some of those mistakes were just kind of dragging on and just causing more mistakes kind of down the road.
Yeah, as a new set start, we do our silly dance, just have fun and play the game. It's all about fun. We want to win.
Yeah, but you want to have fun as well.
Right.
Well, and I saw at the beginning of one of your sets, I think you guys did a shimmy before you started. Was that the silly dance?
Silly dance.
Okay, now I know kind of what to look for. So, and I love that about that team. You guys try to lift each other up and kind of just, hey, you know what? That's behind us. Let's get on to the next one. Talk about sets 3 and 4. Set 3, maybe not the best. It was 20-14, but now you got back in set 4 and really kind of set the pace there for a while.
Yeah, those little errors always get us. But set 4, we were coming back strong. We wanted to win this. We wanted to get into it, at least win that last set to take one away from them. But again, our little errors got to us.
What are some things you're going to look to improve upon here on this team? Because I think there's some great things you saw, but obviously, as you probably saw, there are some things you want to work on here in practice.
Yeah, definitely reading where the block is for those hitters up there, and also reading the other team's hitters, because we need to work on those tips, the deep corners, everything.
Big thing for this team is you have plenty of time to do that. You don't play until next Tuesday, if I'm correct, against North Scott. So what is that kind of going to feel like, having a whole week off to kind of work?
It'll be nice. We'll get to work on everything, break it down, little things, and focus on it.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, tough loss here for tonight, but we wish you good luck against North Scott coming up next week.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Madison Tunning of the Carroll Tigers joining us here on our Mackey Motors post-game show. We'll flip the headphones over and we'll get Shay Sinnard on the mic. Shay, again, tough loss here for tonight for your girls, but you got to have seen a lot of great things from this team.
Yeah, I really feel like we work really well as a team. When one person gets down, we're not mad at them. We're just you got the next one. And I think that's really important, because you have to play as a team to win.
I think Madison put it really well. 10 seniors on this team, a very senior-heavy team, a lot of experience, but also you're kind of getting that next team ready. So what are some things you've been telling the juniors on down about the game and what to look for?
Well, pretty much if you make an error, just shake it off, because it happens. If you think of volleyball, how many of the points come from errors? They're not all good kills, and it happens, and you just got to realize and then just fix your mistakes and just try and get better every day.
I noticed that you were attacking a lot of this game, especially during some of those tall girls from Gilbert. So when you're going up for those kills, what were you kind of thinking in some of those moments?
Some of them I was trying to go line, because Coach had said that they were leaving line open, so I was trying to go line. Sometimes it worked. But, and with the block, you can tip right over, because like even with Sony Donut and like right over the block. You just kind of have to listen to what the other players on the court are saying.
And obviously this is it's a tough loss, 3-1. What are some things for yourself or maybe for this team you're going to look to try to improve in practice?
Probably coverage, like some of those blocks and stuff, or especially the tips. We have to learn to adjust and read the ball, like Madison had said earlier, and I think that's probably going to be our biggest thing. And our serves, like having confidence in ourselves to hit the ball, and we know we can do it, and we just have to have the mental game to do it.
And again, you get North Pole coming up on Tuesday. You get an entire week to kind of work on that stuff. So how is that going to kind of feel to have an entire week to work and kind of master some stuff between now and then?
It's going to feel good because hopefully by then we'll go through everything we need to work on. So then by the time we get to North Pole, we're confident and we can believe in ourselves and know that we've done it in practice. So we can do it in the game. We just have to believe that.
Absolutely. And I think, again, there were a lot of bright spots on this team, some nice serving from your girls, a lot of nice attacks, and especially the one volley. I want to ask you about that, too. That one volley that just lasted forever. What was kind of going on there? Because, man, I don't know if anyone else could follow it, but it was an amazing set for you girls.
Well, I think it starts down to hustle because I feel like our entire team, we're really good at hustling and we really try and get to the second ball, and I think that was really important because we were able to keep going and like a lot of it was like tipping in spots, and I thought we did a really good job at covering, and that's like what should look like. Yeah.
And I don't know about you, I don't know in your high school career, but that had to be like one of the longest volleys you've ever had.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh my God.
And then you had to go back and do another set. It's like you had to refocus up. But again, maybe not the way you wanted to win, but I tell you what, you got a long week until you get North Pole coming up. So we wish you good luck, and thanks so much for joining us, Shay.